Thought it was over or we couldn't come back when it got up into the 40s as well. But like Coach Jimbo said, it wasn't, it was just us, shooting ourselves in the foot, not taking advantage of all the opportunities that we had to make plays offensively and defensively. So, eventually it caught up with us.
It ain't never over, honestly. It's never over. We just got beat, turned the ball over too many times. But it still ain't over yet. We can go and play again, honestly.
We have a question up in the middle.
This is for Jameis, Paul Verkammen, CNN. Your plans, school, the NFL, baseball?
I'm not focused on that at all. I'm looking forward to next season and playing baseball. So I'm just trying to get better every day.
Okay, another question in the middle.
Jimbo Ariensis, Asher Wildman, WCTV. Jameis and Mario, can you guys talk about the record you guys went on, the 29-game winning streak, put it in perspective as it comes to an end tonight at the Rose Bowl?
Go ahead, go first.
We made history. It was something great to do. It was something that, had never been done in Florida State history, and, we did it. And to be a part of history, Coach Jimbo constantly talks about history, and when you come back in your reunion, you'll be able to sit down and talk about all these great moments that you've experienced while being here. And for it to come to an end, is definitely a bitter taste in our mouth. But, like he said after the game, it's a learning curve for us. So we learn a lot of things from this game.
I just got to say thank you to the teams that held that record. And they were a very special team, but it's just not the right way to end that record because we beat ourselves. So anything is possible.
We have a question up in the front.
Jameis, Steve Futterman from CBS News. I want to know, you've had this wonderful streak of you had never lost a game until tonight. Been some great moments. Now you're on the other side of it. How much does something like this hurt? You're human.
It hurts badder than whatever you can imagine. But the good thing is we live to fight another day. We got tons of great futures, and no one likes to lose, man. Losing's really not in my vocabulary, to be honest with you. But we fell short today, and got to man up and go ahead and just get better every day. And I just hope that we can learn from this because I ain't felt this way in a long time. Got to say, so that's something to smile on.
We have a question on the left-hand side.
For Mario, you said you learned from this game. What did you learn from this game?
During the whole season, we would, put ourselves in difficult binds, and that we always fought our way out of. And like my dad would always say, it only catches up with you when it catches up with you. And tonight was just one of those nights where, I think we let the points add up too much, and we didn't make enough turnovers on defense or enough plays on defense. And it's just what we learned is that you got to start fast, starting slow against an athletic team like Oregon, and Mariota wasn't good for us tonight.
Okay, we'll take a question right here in the front.
Hey, Jameis, Michael Duarte with Newsweek and the Latin Times. Coach, we already heard from Coach already, but can you walk us through that 4th and 5 play and what you saw and what happened kind of when you slipped and fumbled?
I was just trying to make a play. I should have got the ball in my hands earlier. And, it was just an unfortunate play, man. That I never thought that I would slip, throw the ball backwards. Man, it's a very unfortunate play. But that's football. It was 4th down, so obviously I'm trying to compete my tail off to try to get us in a good situation. But just a very unfortunate play, man. That's probably gonna be on Come On Man or something. That was crazy.
We have a question from the middle on the left.
Leland Gordon with the Miami Herald. Jameis, the journey from Hueytown High School to right here in this big press conference, playing in this big football game, and winning all those games all along, do you still remember being that kid back at Hueytown High School and the journey that you've taken to get here, and reflect on how you've changed as an individual up to this point?
Definitely. I remember how it was when no one barely knew who I was to now. But everything I've been through, everything that I've experienced has just made me a better person, you know, and especially that's why I'm so happy I came to Florida State, you know, because I got a coach that loved me, you know, and I got teammates that love me, you know, and it's no way else to go but up, you know, when you got great people surrounding you and you have a great family. But I mean, it ain't over yet, you know. Hopefully I got a long life ahead of me. I don't plan on dying today.
We have a question in the back right.
Coach, wanted to ask you, as much as you can prepare for Oregon's tempo, is it a completely different animal when it's actually on the field with you? And just speak to, in the second half, not only did they convert the turnovers, but how quickly they did?
No, I really don't think the tempo was as big a factor as it was. I think our guys adjusting, got calls very quickly. This is the momentum of the game, and I don't say that out of disrespect to Oregon. I thought their tempo is very fast, but Clemson and Auburn go at that same pace too. And we played, and there's some other teams we do, but I don't think the tempo was the difference. I mean, they executed at a higher level and got momentum in the game and just, you know, made good plays. But it was a part of it, but I don't think it was a huge part of that. I really don't. And I don't say that out of disrespect, but because you play so many of those teams now, everybody's no huddle. I mean, it's more the norm than it is, you know, the unnorm, as I say. But it was just their execution, in my opinion, was the key to it. Yes, I mean, they took advantage of shots and made plays and you know, got momentum. See, that's why I keep, in college games, in any game, momentum. And the turnovers create momentum and bad momentum, and you're able to feed on that. And that's, if you go look at any game, any sport, how the swings and, you know, the momentum swings are critical, and it's hard to change them back, especially when you play good people like Oregon.
We have time for 2 more questions on the left there.
Hey, Mark Myers, Associated Press Radio. For Jameis, there was so much talk coming into this game about the matchup of Heisman winners. I imagine this is the first time you've seen Marcus perform in person. I wanted to get your feel on what you thought about his play today.
He's a fantastic player, you know, and got to tip your hat off to him because he won the game. You know, he led his team to victory, so that's the most important part, you know. But I mean, we played our tails off too, man. This game could have went either way. If you want to be, if everybody in this room just want to be real with themselves, this game could have went either way. We turned the ball over a lot. You know, we beat ourselves. Just be real with yourself right now. We beat ourselves.
We have one last question in the back.
Dave Orton with the LA Times for Jameis. I'm right in the middle here. You know, there was some mention of maybe once the mistakes started piling up, you guys were pressing on offense. Did you feel that way? Did you feel that way in the huddle, that the team was pressing and maybe that contributed to more mistakes?
By pressing, do you mean trying to make a play?
Yes.
I think that's just a competitive nature, that you're going to try to make a play when things are going bad. You know, tonight was unfortunate. You know, it wasn't just they were stopping us. You know, their offense did great. You know, their defense was great, but we were never stopped at all.